My daughter Aria has a retreat place. So when we're playing, and it's too much, and she's gone too far, she's hitting me in play and so on, and I'm responding, and she goes to lays on her bed, and I'm not allowed to go anywhere near her on her bed, you see. She's in her no man's land, especially no man's land, you see. And this is a right she has. And God does the same with us. We're here on earth. We have the right to have no apparent company of Him at all. We're on our no God's land. We can be totally secular, totally oblivious of Him. In fact, of course, He's still our source of care and life. We couldn't exist but for the fact He's thinking of us. But that's not the point. From our consciousness point of view, we're on a no-God place when we choose to be. And He allows that. We need that, you see, as an experience. And of course it's very dull and lifeless, and so, in the end she'll come off her bed and she'll come and play again, because she wants to play, she wants to interact, she wants the fullness of life. And we're the same. When we get sick of having no God in our life, we come off the no God zone and we come back into the fullness of His presence, His love and kindness, life, the full awareness of Him and interaction with Him again. And so it's part of that, isn't it, being outside of the garden, the no God zone. In fact, of course, God was there. They could cry out to God in prayer, and He answered them and talked with them still. But the no God zone, the outside of the garden experience, the taste of the fruit of good and evil, is somehow necessary to this development and appreciation of the fullness of God, to experience no God. To some extent, perhaps, it reminds me of Jesus, the story of Him on the cross, and He says, repeating, I think, a psalm, my God, why have you forsaken me? That for a moment we need to taste what it's like to have no God. And you don't have to be in it very long to find it very frightening. We need His love and care. And of course, without His care and concern and thought, we vanish. We have no existence at all. Because we're born of Him. The whole of creation is born of Him. And no doubt many other creations too. And He's allowed our no God zone because it's a blessing. Everything He allows, it's because it's a blessing. That's our trust. That's our faith. And you can choose to have that trust, or choose not to, of course. And, you then find which is best to choose. Thank you, Heavenly Father.